What's up, listeners? MeloWitChris here, and today FL Studio 25 is out and is more powerful, faster, and smoother than ever. From date-changing workflow updates to brand new plugins, this isn't just an upgrade, it's a revolution. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, new project. Select the genre. They got amapiano, drum and bass, drill, dubstep, EDM, hip hop, house, techno, and trap. But you don't cover lo-fi. You don't cover synthwave or vaporwave or retrowave or 80s wave, any type of wave for that matter. There's plenty other. They're not covering classical. They're not covering jazz. They're not covering blues. They're not covering a lot of genres. Maybe it'll update down in the future, but damn, that kind of sucks. But they got hip hop on here now. Okay. Wait, where's R&B? How you gonna have the modern ones on here, but you don't have R&B, bruh? Wait, what about you don't have rock? You don't have alternative? You don't have metal? What else they don't have? They don't have Mumbato. They don't have trance. They don't have. I guess that probably fits in areas like house, maybe techno, stuff like that. Okay. Let's see what this can do. If I was getting into something that's not in my element as of right now. I could have sworn there was a lock feature. If there was something that you wanted to keep and you want to switch something, I guess maybe. Okay, let's load up drill just to see what it's gonna give. I struggle with making UK drill. I can attempt, and I make some all right ones. I actually got some made. And now that we get the loop starter that's just been released, I can essentially use this and then build the foundation around it. Low-key, I'm kind of glad that lo-fi is not. Now, don't get me wrong. This is a good idea. And for someone who knows nothing about it or who's about to dip into it for the first time or for beginners, this is perfect. And they can build around it, true. Okay, my take. Let me get this out of my ear. My take. The difference to it is not fulfilling. And what I mean by fulfilling, when you, as a producer or music creator or whatever have you, it's pretty much easy to serve on a platter. Compared to making something from scratch, it's a fulfillment, a satisfaction when you build it brick by brick on what you want. Again, this is a great idea starter, and then you build around it. That's fine. That's great. Especially when you have someone, myself. I may not be one of the best of best when it comes to creating said other genres like drill, for example, or rock or alternative or any other genre that's out my element as of right now. It's a powerful tool to use. Of course, I might end up using. I'm glad I have access to it, I suppose. Plus, it's free through FL Cloud. Yeah, you don't need a subscription for it. It's free once you make the one-time purchase of what you're trying to go for, whether it's Fruity Edition, Producer Edition, Producer Signature, and I forgot the other tier. But once you make that one-time purchase, you have access to this, I believe. And I could be mistaken. Please comment down below if if I get that wrong. But yeah, that's actually an amazing tool. Now I remember. So apparently we have ChatGPT access, which they call it Gopher, and I guess I can answer the question. How do I clean up a muddy Reese base low end? Let's see if we can answer something like that. Because again, I'm a noob. I'm just out here trying to also get good as I go. Oh, it do be having the muddy and rumble, but mainly the rumble in some of my projects. That means that's a lot of projects I gotta fix. That's fine. Okay. See, I didn't understand. I had a friend of mine that's, I don't know if he's engineering or what. I'm so sorry, dude. Dude, I'm so sorry. When you see this video, chances are if you see this video, I'm so sorry. But I know he was definitely telling me about the muddiness on it, and I didn't have much of an understanding on how to clean up the muddiness when it comes to certain tracks, especially when it comes to the low end. I knew enough on how to get certain stuff to come through and things like that, but now I have a better understanding on how to get what I want to get cleaned up, so that way it won't have such a terrible rumble or a muddiness to it. So that's good to know. Okay, so let's, I think, oh, and the other thing that they also added too is that you can add up to 500 for the said mixer track. I don't know who needs that many, but I don't need that many. No more than 20 is pretty much my limit. No more than 20. Certain elements when it comes to my music, when I'm producing it, I don't really need that many. Probably down in the future, maybe. And depending on what type of genre that I get into. I'm pretty sure probably everyone and their mama doing trap or hip hop, so it may be a few people, maybe 5-10% maybe, who's using drill. I guess for this example, let's try drum and bass. And I always wanted to try drum and bass anyway, so why not? That's bass melody? You lying. I'd probably roll that out to something else. I would love for the, what is this? Synth melody. I would have loved for that to been something else. Well, it stayed into one all the way through. That's just my take. But yeah, let's roll again, see what we come up with. Okay. Ooh, okay, I vibe with this one. I like this one. Okay, I can build around that. So you can click this to send the audio loops and pattern to the playlist. Do that. So hold up, before we even load up anything, I'll load this up. Send this to audio editor. What are the pitch detect region? So it's F, A sharp, C sharp, and then to F. Nexus, where are you? Yes, I have Nexus 3. I don't have the higher one. Who the hell has money to constantly update to a new said Nexus? I'm working what I got. Now, the question is it not C minor? It's not F minor. It's not B minor either. What are you? It seemed like it's in D sharp minor for someone who has little to no experience. How does one build around this? I don't know where to start. So I might be onto something. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. It's something to play around with. Damn, what the hell? It is on loop mode. It's not.
Nope.
Or maybe I should follow this format actually. Because it was what? Okay. Okay. Then maybe get a Reese. It was right there in my face. Okay. Why did I choose something out of my element? I was like, probably other people are using this, then the third. I probably should have stick with the system. Oh well. Actually, you know what? Okay, we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. I can do this, people. Put it right here as well. Probably might give us some growl, but right now I'm trying to build a foundation around it. Okay. Yeah. So this one is pretty much gonna be following this format. Copy. Oh, piano roll is F7. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Don't. What am I? Wait. Does it have triplets? It does. It's in 1/8, but it's not trying to. I may have to manually do it, and that's fine. Yeah! Yeah! I felt like that it would sound good. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what if... Yeah. I probably could have just copied and pasted it. I don't know why I did this the long way. Time efficiency, my friends. Please learn from me. Okay. Wait, there was also a feature where you can deal with this. Again, I know nothing about the audio chop part or stretching and all this other stuff. Again, I'm still trying to learn about everything about this. I still haven't learned all what I need to know. But I do like the Gopher assistant that's integrated with FL Studio now. I do like the fact that you have additional racks that you can add up to 500. I don't need that many, but yeah, I'm glad it's there. I'm glad the chord progression is also here, but again, this has been here since FL Studio 24. And again, I don't use it because I come up with my own chord progressions. And granted, I'm also still learning too. So this is a wonderful tool to use, especially if you're going into a whole nother genre. I'm much more on the mellow side. And every now and then I'll probably challenge myself on doing another genre. So I'm glad it's here. I won't be using it personally, but I'm just glad it's there as a tool to use. Overall, this is a huge W, and it's a lifetime free update, so you can't really beat that. Other DAWs don't really do that. I don't think Pro Tools does it, nor Ableton, or Cubase, for that matter. I can't think of no others. And I could be wrong on those, because all I've been playing as far as on the digital audio workstation is FL Studio, and that's what I've been introduced. But yeah, what do y'all think of this update? Do you think they nailed it, or do you think it's an L on their part? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.